Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hi, thanks for taking my call. I am concerned about the Browns getting rid of Greg Newsome. Greg Newsome is a shutdown corner like Hanford Dixon. They can chase and some of the other great receivers. Now that we have a defensive coordinator, they can put him in his right position. The same thing they did with Jedrick Wills, putting him at the left tackle instead of the right tackle. I'm just concerned with the Browns because of the owner. We need those picks that they gave up to get Watson. They're going to end up trading a lot of trying to get the picks back, and that's going to deplete the Browns. Thanks for taking my call.
As always, appreciate all the voicemails. Scott, we kind of threw out the idea, in order to acquire talent, the Browns are going to you have to give up something of value. They do have three corners, and again, Newsome doesn't want to play the slot, but in Jim Schwartz's defense, it may be more, all right, they're playing three wides, Newsome, Emerson, and Denzel Ward. You guys are going to go disrupt this at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be interesting to see how they handle that, because you mentioned he doesn't want to play slot, and he said that at the end of the year, right? He doesn't want to play exclusively slot. Well, he wants to play more outside. He's like, if I have to go inside, that's fine, but I think he wants to follow a guy around, right? Start outside, and if a guy goes inside, follow him, as opposed to I'm outside on first down and inside every time they go three wides. But then somebody's got to play that spot, and it's probably not Denzel Ward. Is Martin Emerson too big to play every down in the slot? I think that's worth asking. So that's a question that the Browns have to decide. Now, I get the fans' concern about possibly trading him, because you're right. You deal from a position of strength. If you only need a slot guy, can you find a different guy than Greg Newsome? It's interesting, but I keep going back to you need three good corners in this league, right? And I'm not sure the Browns have that third guy ready to step up if it's not Newsome, Emerson, and Ward. So I would expect him to be back. And then for me, the question is, how do they use him? And maybe he's just got to suck it up, do whatever the team says. Hey, this is the role we need you to play, and he's not really in a position to fight that. So I think that's a really fascinating thing to watch during the offseason and even into training camp next year.